hopefully my signal is back. I didn't see anyone chatting, so that worried me, and I didn't want to lose anyone, so we're going to go ahead and get moving. Again, we're here in northern Nevada. We're in South Reno. We are going to head over to Lake Tahoe, and hopefully the signal will last for us. Virginia City was very, very spotty, but definitely check out the video. It was pretty cool. It's always a little fun to go up to Virginia City. It's an old western type of town at like 6,500 elevation or something like that. So we're heading westbound right now here on what is it, Mount Rose Parkway. But yeah, so 341 ends and it becomes 431. So, you know, not confusing at all. And again, we do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel, as well as everywhere else we may wander. In this case, we are wandering northern Nevada. So South Reno, right here, this is Virginia Street we're crossing. This is business route, US 395. And then you have the highway up here, 395, Mount Rose and North Lake Tahoe. Use left lane. All right, let's do it. And again, we do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel. So please hit that like and subscribe. Very grateful for you guys hanging out with us and cruising with us. This person wants in front of me. It's amazing. They're, you know, some of these people, their failure to plan becomes my failure because then I have to let them in. And then they drive very slowly. That's always a lot of fun. Good times here. So we've got some weather moving in, it looks like, up here. Mount Rose is to the left of the traffic lights, the left of our traffic lights on our side of the road. They're directly, Mount Rose is directly underneath. Lifesaver, welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're here in South Reno, northern Nevada. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Tobin, welcome back. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man. I was worried about the signal going up there. And so now we're going to go up to Tahoe. Hopefully the signal will stay. India, nice. Welcome in, Lifesaver. Again, we do all things Vegas as well as anywhere else that we may go, so please hit that like and subscribe. We're about 450 miles northwest of Vegas here today. And this is the highway up here, US Highway 395, which travels pretty much Southern California all the way up into, I believe it goes into Washington State. If not, then Idaho. Oh, okay, Tobin, that's weird. Okay, so my apologies. I didn't mean to end the chat. Okay. Well, now I know. As long as there's numbers in the chat on the stream, then I won't try ending it, just in case we run into that service issue again. So continuing westbound here on the now Mount Rose Highway or Mount Rose Parkway. Oh my goodness, this little Tesla. Aloha. So they replaced the letters T-E-S-L-A with Aloha on that little Tesla. So Lifesaver, we're heading up to Lake Tahoe right now. Galena High School is up here off to the left. That's extremely far south here in southern Reno, South Reno. Wedge Parkway, this is called right here. But this is another fun drive up here, guys. Washington State, all the way to Canada, right on. Thank you, brother. Yeah, so it's like US 95 in that regard. It goes pretty much. Hoochie Daddy, welcome in. all the way up to, just like US 95, all the way from Mexico all the way up to Canada. But it's not a, oh well, it's not a highway the whole way. It is in certain areas, like here in the city. But it's actually quite beautiful. It's a beautiful drive when you go down there into the Sierra Nevada mountain range when it goes into California, south of Carson City up there. Thank you, JJE. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. Yeah, Tobin, me too. Yeah, I want to see the chat too. Yeah, so, okay, so if it freezes again, then I'll go ahead and, yeah, because I want to be able to respond too. Oh my goodness, what are you guys doing here? Someone is having trouble. Yeah, Lifesaver Lisa. I mean, of course, Vegas gets a lot of sunshine, but it's nice to have a change once in a while. Edmonton Drive, home of the Oilers, huh? Over here off to the left. And this road is actually going to narrow up here. So it's interesting that they're not. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna merge down to one lane each way up here as we go up the hill here, as they call it, to Lake Tahoe. And again, welcome in. Please hit that like and subscribe. Yes, thank you, Tobin. Right on. Thomas Creek Road now passing. Speed limit 55 for the moment. Right here. And again, I don't have a thermostat on this car for some reason, so... Oh, correction, I just found it. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. There's a display over here on the right that I totally missed. Yes, thank you, Tobin. As well as your link. Please check out Tobin's channel as well. Tobin's got some awesome material on his channel up in Washington State. Very, very cool stuff. Mount Ranch Road over here off to the right. And here comes some precipitation. It's funny, when we did the live stream in the Florida Keys, it rained. And then here we are going up to Lake Tahoe, it's raining. Just, it never fails. And actually, it's supposed to be, there's a slight rain chance in Vegas this weekend. So the sign says Incline Village 21 miles, Crystal Bay 24 miles, and Kings Beach 26 miles, which are all located along Lake Tahoe here. Bear Crossing, there you go. You don't see that in Vegas. Next 20 miles. See horses and burros up at Mount Charleston there. We'll watch the temperature drop as we climb up in elevation here. What's this guy doing on the shoulder there? What are you doing? They make me nervous when they're sitting on the shoulder like that. Caswell Lane. But this is the one thing that you notice immediately. Certainly the difference between, hey, Harley girl, welcome in. Yes, we'll be climbing over the hill here, and you'll see it here in just a moment. Beautiful Lake Tahoe. Chains or four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive with snow tires required after that sign. Again, welcome in. We do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel, including everywhere else we may go. Today we're in northern Nevada. Please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos. And even if those aren't your thing, if you could still like and subscribe, it would really mean a ton to us as we try and get her channel established and off the ground. You can see the ski runs in the sides of the mountain here on Mount Rose. And of course there's no snow, so it's just like a big, it looks like a dirt road almost, where the ski run would be. Galena Creek Visitor Center here. Indonesia, Lawang, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Jones Creek Truckee River Watershed. They have a bunch of radio towers up here at the top of Mount Rose, so hopefully our signal should be fine. Joy Lake Road. Not the Joy Luck Road. Speed limit of 55. My budget should put some new windshield wipers on this thing. But the airport here, it's pretty small. You can get in and out of there pretty quickly. Again, there's like 270,000 people in Reno or something like that. There in Clark County, Vegas. So here we go climbing. Bubba, thank you so much for being back. I appreciate you coming back, man. Especially after all those problems over there in Virginia City. Thank you, buddy. So here we climb, and they've got another great view of the city out here off to our left. 7 likes. Thank you guys. Can we get to 10 likes? Please hit that like and subscribe. About Truckee. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate that. It's good to know. And if you're just coming in, welcome. We are here on Mount Rose Highway, heading up to Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is split pretty much down its middle between Nevada and California, for the most part. If this was January, this would all be snow falling down. Again, please hit that like and subscribe, you guys. It's funny to see the cars traveling up the mountain ahead of us. Browns Creek Truckee River Watershed. So the Truckee River, guys, runs from Lake Tahoe all the way through Reno, through the heart of downtown Reno, and over to Lake Pyramid, it's called. About 40-ish miles out in the desert. Road work ahead, 30-minute delay possible, my goodness. They do that along US Highway 95 too. That's another reason it's best just to try and fly up here instead of driving. Driving here 7-8 hours. Because you go through a whole bunch of little desert towns along the way, speed limit drops to 25 and all that, you know, the whole speed trap thing. Absolutely, Bubba, no problem. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. Slow vehicles turn out 1,000 feet. Yeah, so again, US 95, when you try and drive between here and Vegas, if they do, oh my goodness, seriously? I hope this is not a 30-minute delay. Let's see. Let's see how long this takes to get through here. Got some little homes over here on the left. Little log cabin there, literally. As well as another one right there. Although that's not a log cabin. Very cool. Thank you, Tobin. Let's move that up there. Okay. So again, guys, welcome in. We're just going to wait here, but you certainly can see the difference between the valley in Reno, the brown desert floor, and all of the greenery that is up here, all the pine trees up here at Tahoe. It's really very beautiful country. And please check out Cinnamon and Jupiter here on YouTube, as well as Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. He does some sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos in Vegas. Local guy in Vegas. You don't want to miss those. Very, very cool stuff. So it looks like we've got some traffic coming the other way, so we should get our turn here in just a moment. Performing some sort of construction up here on the roadway. But Tahoe, the roadways around Tahoe, it's about 72 miles total. And that was another reason I wanted to try and get up here early, so and not do this on a weekend, because if this was the weekend right now here in late September, it would be, thank you, Tobin, it would be packed. All right, so now they're releasing the cars. They've got the lead vehicle up there that will take us through. This guy's license plate frame says "Gone Squatchin'." Like Sasquatch? Squatchin'? That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know unless there's another meaning. I don't know. 11 likes. Thank you, you guys. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, there's the flagger there. Some of those full turnouts. So we got some buffering there. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that, Tobin. I'm hoping once we get up here to the summit, it will clear up. Mount Rose, 3 miles ahead. Okay. So we slow down here for a moment. All right. I think you guys are back. Thanks for sticking around and hanging on with us. We're also taking video on a separate phone, so a separate device. So this is why they have it down to one lane. Whatever they're doing here, drilling something into the side of the road. Oh, they're drilling more signs into the side of the roadway here. Nevada DOT is. Hey Sheila, welcome in. Yeah, yeah, it's incredible. I mean, it's a lot of fun to come up here when it's all white. It's you know, the winter wonderland. It's really, really awesome. Very cool stuff. So that is the lead vehicle there. He will turn around once we get our little convoy past. Don't worry, we will not be going back this way when we come back to Reno. But we are going to try and drive around the lake today. As much of that 72 miles as we can. And again, I'm hoping the technology they've installed a sufficient number of cell towers to allow for live streaming. Yeah, so they did say it was going to rain up here about 9, 10 o'clock this morning, so they were spot on. 9:33 right now. Temperature outside, 49 degrees, you guys. It cooled off in a hurry. Oh, nice, Jane. Very cool. Yeah, it is. This just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Very cool. Mountaintop Sports, mountain bike rental. Whoa. Hopefully the camera does not try focusing on the windshield wipers. This is the kind of thing that can lead to those mudslides, right? You get the wet hillsides here like this. Loosens up the dirt. Definitely crazy weather though, yeah. We have this box truck up here that keeps speeding up and slowing down. Also, feel free to also follow me on Instagram, yeah, vegashomes4747. We do live streams on Saturdays. We'll do one again here in 2 days, cruising up the Las Vegas Strip. And then we'll do some live music on Saturday night down on Fremont Street. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. It's not just a box truck, it's actually a little mini semi. It's not a full-blown 18-wheeler, though. Oh, nice. Sheila, very cool. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome. Mount Rose Winters Creek. And we got a little bit of color here. Main Lodge and Winters Creek over here off to the left for the skiers. A little bit of yellow coming in. And just some hints of red up there too. Elevation 8,000 feet, you guys. As we continue climbing. All right, the semi turned out. That's good. Let the rest of us by. Again, we are here on Mount Rose Highway, heading up to Lake Tahoe. On the border, we're on the Nevada side right now, on the border between California and Nevada. And Nevada really got its start primarily because of the U.S. government. The government wanted to punish Mormons, so they split what is now Nevada away from Utah. Otherwise, Utah would have been one ginormous state. See these big high sticks here on the sides of the road. I think that's to help drivers know where the edge of the roadway is when it snows. That's what would be driving these showers into the area today. Snowplow. Oh, cool. Okay. Thank you, Tobin. Very cool. And ordinarily, there'd be a pretty good view of the Reno, of the valley below, with Reno off to the right, but with the rain, that's not going to happen. But like they do all over the west here, in the inter-mountain west as it's known, a lot of times they'll just blow the mountain up and flatten the roadway, flatten the land, and create a roadway or railroad back in the day. But the railroads oftentimes would follow some sort of natural waterway. Like, for instance, here, the Truckee River. And then the interstate followed the railroad. So they're all three of them are right next to each other. Campground, again, ahead in 1/2 mile. Look at that rock. And they've got this netting up over it to keep it from falling into the roadway. There is the summit up there. You see all the radio towers, Mount Rose. There's the sign for Mount Rose Summit. You can go hike up there. And there's the sign, Mount Rose Summit, 8911, highest year-round Sierra Pass. 8,911 feet up here. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate you being here. Again, welcome in. We do all things Vegas as well as anywhere else we may go here on the Vegas Don channel. Welcome into our new viewers. Apologies, I haven't been able to really keep up with the chat. Absolutely beautiful country up here. It is very, very expensive to live up here, you guys. Homes up here are ridiculous. Crazy expensive. Yeah, you're right, Tobin, right on. Definitely. Oh, and they've got another little... Oh, no, that's a work crew over there, okay. Doing some more work on these posts, sticks on the sides of the road. A lot of people come up here in the summertime, and of course a lot of people come up here in the wintertime. It is a year-round destination for outdoors enthusiasts up here. Skiing, skiing, snowboarding, as well as sports out on Lake Tahoe. And of course hiking. It's a huge deal up here. Lake Tahoe Basin. And there is Lake Tahoe, right there in front of us, off to the right. Beautiful country. 44 degrees, wow. 10 degrees. Yes, thank you, Tony. 7% grade here. Use lower gear. Elevation 8,000 feet. Speed limit still 50 miles an hour in here. Bikes and pedestrians, as indicated by that sign. Just absolutely beautiful country up here. That is a beautiful lake right there. I'm hoping it comes out in the video. And the rain is starting to taper off a little. Maybe I spoke. Cross traffic ahead. All right. Continuing our descent into the Lake Tahoe area. Incline Village here, elevation 6,350 feet. Fairview Boulevard. And you see all these trees, green trees everywhere. It's amazing. Snow area, no parking on roadways or shoulders. Okay. Apollo Way. And we're still proceeding at a 7% grade the next 2.5 miles. I'm going to do my best, Tobin, yes. I actually wanted to stop at that one back there, but it was on the other side of the street, and I've got a line of cars behind me too, so I didn't want to make them all mad behind me, but I will, definitely, yes. Gorgeous country up here. Lake Tahoe. Golfers Pass Road. So they do have a tournament up here every year. I think it's in July of every year. It's like a celebrity type of golf that they do. Usually some pretty big names that'll come out here and take part in that. Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, etc. And we've got some slowing here. College Drive. This guy's turning down. And also, please like and subscribe. Also, check me out on Instagram, vegashomes4747. Runaway truck ramp. Those are fun. When your brakes don't work anymore. Descending down this grade. They have you hit this ramp that's on an incline over here, just ahead on the right. That's it right there on the right. Go up that ramp and hopefully you can stop. Alright, Incline Village and Tahoe City. Oh, they turned this into a traffic circle. Of course they did. This used to be a T intersection. Right here. Tahoe City out that way, but we're going to go to the east side of Tahoe on State Highway 28. Preston Field over here on the left. And let's see, we've got Incline Village churches and service clubs. That's what that sign is about. We got a little, is that a hotel there? It says Toepa, T-O-E-P-A. It says gas $4.89 a gallon and $4.73 for cash price. Northwood and Southwood Boulevard here in Incline Village. Some dirt bikers out here on this Thursday. But again, if I was out here on a Saturday or Sunday, forget it. It would be, the traffic would be a nightmare. It always is. It's like that during the winter too. Current temperature outside reads 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Natural grocers. There we go. Little grocery store over there, and we got a nail spa and all-you-can-eat sushi and pizza and pasta over here on the left. There should be an outlook right up here somewhere. $4.99 a gallon at the Chevron over here. And it is $4.89 at the 7-Eleven down there. Incline Village Cinema, they have their own movie theater, and a Raley's. So they have Raley's grocery stores up here. I'm told that they used to be in Vegas, but no more. And an urgent care there. Speed limit of 35. We got Southwood Boulevard. Looks like yep. Sheriff's vehicle going the other way. Tourist Info Center on the right. Deer port. Ski area, Diamond Peak, Hotel Business District over off to the right. Diamond Peak's off to the left. University of Nevada, Lake Tahoe campus. So this is Country Club Drive here, it's called. But the temperature up here, definitely, it's just like it is with Mount Charleston in Vegas. It's like 30 degrees cooler up at Mount Charleston than it is here, or down in Vegas at any given time. Up here, it's not quite that wide a disparity, but it is probably about 15, 20 degrees cooler. Sand Harbor lot full when flashing. So Sand Harbor is one of these very popular places that a lot of boaters like to go, and as well as the beach. I'm going to see if I can pull in there. And I'm guessing this is all these cars that are parked for the harbor? Or no? $18 likes. Thank you guys. Can we get to 20 likes? Hit that like and subscribe. Again, we do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel, as well as everywhere else we may go. Wherever we may roam. So over here on the right, and it's no longer marked, so I don't exactly know where it is. Zewart, welcome. A small Dutch town, nice, very cool. Thank you for being here. Tunnel Creek Station, it says over there, cafe. And we have Lakeshore Drive over here off to our right. I'm gonna detour down here to Lakeshore Drive, or Boulevard, and see if we can get a nice view. No public beach access. Oh man, I guess not. Well, before I get myself too far down into a rabbit hole, I guess I'll turn around here. Tramway Road. Look at these homes. They're just nestled in the forest here. Chris Law, welcome in. Thank you for being here, brother. I am in your backyard, yes. Yes, I'm here at Tahoe. And quite a playground you have here, my brother. Expect 30-minute delays. So Junction US 50 is in 10 miles. Carson City's 22 away. South Lake Tahoe 23 miles away. And there was a view, but it was blocked. And okay, here we go. Do this right here and this right here. Are you guys with me? Wait for this to pass. Ooh, it is chilly. And there it is. Beautiful Lake Tahoe. You're looking southwest right now, towards the southwest edge of it. And that is the west side over there. And there's some boats docked out here. And that's an incline village back this way. The California side is over there, where you see that little peninsula. jutting out into the lake. Down here we've got what look to be a bunch of waterfowl down there, hanging out. Definitely had some rain. Yeah, definitely some rain coming over the hill here from Reno. For sure too, Chris, yeah. There's the panoramic shot. Lake Tahoe here. Absolutely beautiful. From, one more time, from south to north. There's trees in the way. And that's the west side over there. And there's the north side. Absolutely, Tobin, no problem, yeah. Yes, definitely freshwater. In fact, I think, Tobin, if you could correct me on this, I believe it is the second deepest freshwater lake in the country. Second deepest. The deepest, I believe, is Crater Lake, which is up in Oregon. And let me check something real quick here. All right, let's keep on cruising here. Oh, it is Lake Tahoe. Mackinac trout. Oh, cool. I've never tried it. I was wondering what it was stocked with here. Mackinac trout, huh? Resident parking lot. I mean, these guys have a terrific view right here. You're just parked right here. Right on the lake. And then a lot of them have like stairways that go down to the lake and stuff. So I was mentioning before, home smoked. Yeah, that would be good. Making me hungry. So again, welcome in. If you're just joining us, we're here at Lake Tahoe. It's not one of the 7 wonders of the world, but it probably should be, in my humble opinion. Gorgeous country up here. The Grand Canyon, I believe, is, but not this one. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. Very cool. Again, we do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel, as well as everywhere else we may roam. So please like and subscribe, you guys. If you haven't done so already, please hit that like button. Also hit that notification bell so you're aware of all new videos that we post. Road may be icy. Scenic Overlooks quarter mile. Let's take a look at that. So somewhere back there, that's what I was mentioning before, somewhere back there was the Ponderosa Ranch from the TV show Bonanza. It was filmed out here. However, some billionaire came along back in the day and decided they were going to buy it for themselves and shut it down. It used to be open to the public. They shut it down, made it all about themselves. Which, yeah, very unfortunate. So let's go here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull you guys out. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So let's take a look at this real quick here. There's the map. We're right up here at Memorial Point, Sand Harbor. So the deepest point, it says here, 1645. 1,645 feet deep. South Lake Tahoe, and that's where California comes in, and then this is the California side of the lake here. Nevada State Parks. Fun facts: largest alpine lake in North America, second deepest lake in the US. Average depth is 1,000 feet. Lake is so deep that if the Willis, formerly Sears Tower, the tallest building back then, were dropped into Lake Tahoe at its deepest point, the top would still be submerged by almost 200 feet of water. Water here is 99.994% pure, making one of the purest large lakes in the world. Distilled water is 99.98% pure. The lake never freezes either. The bottom of the lake is lower than Carson City, which is over across the hill here on the east side of us here. But there it is. Well, we had a better view at the other one. But there it is. Okay, yeah, so there's a walkway out there. People are walking out there. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Tobin. Yeah, definitely high value lake. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and 20-minute parking, huh? I'm going to put you guys up, and I'm going to use the restroom here for just a moment. There we go. And I've got to plug you guys back in. And just hang out with me for just a moment here. Take a little bio break. Thanks for being patient with me, guys. We'll keep moving here. Let's see. 20-minute parking probably takes 20 minutes just to get down there, those stairs, and back up. 5-minute parking. Vehicles may not be left unattended. And it says we have another scenic overlook here in a quarter mile. $501 meters, wow. So the rain appears to have abated for the moment. And let's see, boat landing. Boats only, okay. No stopping, standing, or blocking travel lane. Maximum fine, $305. Sand Harbor. So over here, so Sand Harbor, that is a, they hold Shakespeare in the Park there. I agree, yeah. Every summer, one of Shakespeare's right here on the lake. It's pretty cool. I went one year to 12th Night, which was definitely a cool experience. Getting to be out here and seeing the sunset over the lake, watching Shakespeare. No parking zone continues. Grace, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Another work truck up here. Time is about 10:11 here, a.m. Pacific, 1:11 p.m. Eastern. Temperature outside now reads 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And so the roadway around the lake here, in some parts, will actually go down to the lake level, like back where we were a moment ago. But a lot of times you're up much higher than the lake, just because of that's where they decided to carve out a path for the roadway. We're at Lake Tahoe, Amanda. Welcome back. Carson City rural area, it says there. So this is an interesting footnote here. Carson City is kind of like its own little district. It's kind of like Washington, D.C. in that it's not like, I mean, but at the state level, not, federal level. It is its own little county, but they call it Carson City. The state capital here. Oh, I see six people in. I'm sorry. Have I lost guys? Apologies again. Yeah, I mean, it's very cool to be here right now, but it's especially nice when, there's snow all over the ground. but only if the road is clear. That's the important thing. And yeah, you get a lot of bikers up here, of course. It's just a beautiful drive around the, or beautiful ride around the lake here at Lake Tahoe. Also, please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos, as well as my buddy Mike, Vids from Mike, VIDSFROM-MIKE, here on YouTube. And we got some more squiggly turnies here. But if this was Saturday, it would be packed. A lot of people come over here from the Bay Area, of course, too. And back with COVID, when COVID, of course, came along, and everyone started to think, oh, well, I don't have to live in an expensive part of wherever. I can just kind of go wherever and work from there, telework or whatever. Thank you for sticking it out, guys. I went through I guess in a very bad zone there. Yeah, so we've got a bunch of trees and stuff over here off to our right. So separating us between the roadway and the lake itself. So we continue here. So it takes a little while. On a good day, about 2.5 hours to get around Lake Tahoe. And now entering Douglas County, which is Minden and Gardnerville, the primary cities in Douglas County. It's kind of an open pasture of some sort over here on the left. But they do have a huge problem up here with wildlife and interactions with wildlife. The dumpsters up here have all kinds of bars over them and stuff because of the bears. The bears like to get into everything, of course. Road work ahead. Spooner Lake up here. Welcome back, guys. I don't know if the chat is my chat is not operating. The last comment I see is Tobin welcoming in Amanda. So, but I see 11 folks here. Thank you, guys. Again, we're here at Lake Tahoe. On the east side, the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe. Watercraft inspection. So this is the end, the terminus, southern terminus for State Highway 28. You can continue on to South Lake Tahoe. However, we'll do that in a minute. I want to show you guys Carson City, the Nevada state capital here. And so we're gonna go over the pass quickly over here to Carson City. Now, US 50, this highway right here, US 50 goes across the entire United States. It goes, I believe, if memory serves, I think it's like Ocean City, Maryland. And then it goes all the way out here to like the Bay Area. And in fact, when it gets east of Carson City, somewhere in the middle of Nevada out here, and of course Nevada is the 7th largest state in the country in terms of size. Let's see, Carson City is 12 miles away. Somewhere, I'm trying to remember where it is. It's somewhere east, it's somewhere in the middle of Nevada, nowhere. And it has the title, The Loneliest Road in America. And that's pretty much because no one really drives it. there's really no reason for anyone to drive it. So Spooner Summit, this is called here, Spooner, elevation 7,146. Patrick Daly Memorial Highway, it says there. Sheriff's watercraft just going the other way there. And this is a 6% grade as we descend into the Carson Valley here in front of us. And apologies for the choppiness again of the stream, guys. Thank you guys for sticking it out. I know it's not easy. But I love you guys for sticking around and watching us, cruising with us here in northern Nevada. And again, I'm also recording on another device, so these videos will also be up without the choppiness, and I'm sure there might be some pixelation in this live stream, so that will not be present once I get those videos uploaded eventually. This is another beautiful drive here on US 50 though, between Tahoe and Carson City. But yeah, this is one of the longest roads in the country. $23 likes, you guys. Can we get up to 25? Really helps out my big pal Al, the algorithm. Temperature car reads 61 out there right now, 61 Fahrenheit. This looks like some sort of removing your chains from your snow tires area. And look, this is another good example of how they just carve out a path through the mountain here, right in front of us, to put the roadway. Using the boom boom stuff to do that. But it's interesting to note that this is a 4-lane highway here through some pretty rough terrain. Most of the other passes are all 2 lanes, one each way. There's the Carson Valley right there in front of us. We're still, of course, descending into the Carson Valley. Yes, the sun is shining now. Got a runaway truck ramp up ahead in a mile. Check your brakes. Of course, those truck brakes, they get really, really hot going down these steep grades like this. Ears popping as we descend here. Notice how the terrain changes from green to brown. Elevation 6,000 feet at this point. Continuing east here on US Highway 50. So there's the runaway truck ramp right there, and it's just gravel pretty much. It's not like the inclined truck ramp we saw before, but it's designed to slow you down, keep you from losing control and hitting the guardrail or worse. Again, we do all things Vegas here on the Vegas Don channel, as well as anywhere else we may go. So please hit that like and subscribe, you guys, as we descend from Lake Tahoe down into Carson City, Nevada. Speed limit of 50. Cement mixer here. This is just fun driving, guys. If you really like driving, highly recommend it. Raptor wandered around me. 6% grade next 2 miles. You can see some of the rock faces in the side of the mountain here on our right. That's pretty cool to see. Also, please follow me on Instagram, VegasDon4747. We do a lot of Vegas-related stuff on there that we don't put up on YouTube here. So definitely check that out. The Carson City starting to come into view now. Another runaway truck ramp up here. But this being Nevada and us being a Vegas channel, I felt it was important while we had the opportunity and are here to show you guys the state capital. There's long been a kind of an animosity between northern and southern Nevada because of the fact that, you know, the Vegas, of course, makes so much more money than Reno does. But it is felt that Reno gets a lot more, northern Nevada gets a lot more in terms of the money that comes in than it should, according to folks in the southern part of the state. So it's kind of a thing, I guess. So we're coming up here to Interstate 580 and US Highway 395. We're going to take 395 business route north here. And you can see US 50 East goes to Fallon, and that's where you would hook up with 95A, Highway US 95A, which would then take you around a path over to US 95, and that's how you would get back down to Vegas when driving. Carson Street here in Carson City. And I think we're on like the south end of town here. Wait for this green light, which should be forthcoming. Sorry, I can't read the chat, guys. I'm still frozen on the last comment from Tobin welcoming in Amanda. But I hope you guys are talking and meeting one another. That's kind of the best part of this. Meeting folks from all over the planet. In my opinion. So again, 580 over here, US 395. It's where you go if you want to be a highway patrol person here in the state of Nevada. They have the correctional facility down there as well. But yeah, you go down there if you want to become a trooper, state trooper here in the state of Nevada. And that's where they do the battery of tests for you. Your physical and then your written aptitude test and all that. Courtyard by Marriott over there on the left. Casino Fandango. There we go. Got more casinos here. This guy, okay, he's turning. Casino Fandango. Over on the left there. Eagle Station Lane and Casino Fandango. Let's see if we can take a look here at Casino Fandango. Right there. Calzone, $7. There you go. And I want to make sure you guys are seeing. Okay. Certified pre-owned Ford, GMC, Cadillac. Roberto's Tacos, they have them up here too. An Applebee's. Discount Tire, that's a chain here in the state. An appliance outlet, Northern Nevada appliance outlet, all right. Sierra Express Car Wash. So again, Tahoe's right on the other side of the mountains here, off to our left. We'll head back over to Tahoe here in just a minute, but I wanted to show you guys the governor's mansion as well as the state capitol building here. Lucky Strike Casino over here on the right. Something called Ridezilla. Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, etc. Through traffic merge left. All right. Interesting. Interesting. $3.49 a gallon at the Shell gas station up here. For regular unleaded. Lazy Boy Furniture Sportsman's Warehouse. Carl's Jr. Fast food burger joint. Arby's, Dutch Brothers, Red's Old 395 Grill, right there on the right-hand side. Nashville Social Club, it's called, on the right side there. Genoa Flats. The oldest town in the state, by the way, is Genoa, which is south of here. Genoa.